Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Let's start the day off. All right, let me do this here. All right. Okay. All right, cool. I'm starting the stage in Discord, and then Nick is going to share his screen when he pops in. Guys, FYI. Here, actually, I should be able to do this until Nick gets in. I'll be able to do this until Nick gets in. All right. All right, cool. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so not too much value from what I'm seeing here on this daily time frame. The only thing that I could really see as of right now is the Dow Jones trading from this daily internal to the external range low at 46.33.3. Now, there's no SMT on the daily time frame. There's a precision swing point at this daily candle closure, as you can see between the down close candle here and the up close candle from the S&P 500. That's the only crack in correlation that I see. It's not a two-stage crack, but as of right now, the NASDAQ is... Yesterday and Tuesday, honestly, were fucking abysmal. Like, absolutely abysmal price action. And now we had an 8:30 high impact news driver, but realistically, high impact news for 8:30 doesn't really do much. Doesn't really give us any sort of like move or whatever. Let me do this really quick. Tana. Do this. Share this on Twitter. Screen's not showing. Lamar. Let me try redoing it one more time. Yeah, I think I need Nick to hop in here. Hop on when you're done. My screen's not showing on Discord. Alright, if my screen... It's... Okay. Alright, maybe it's just for some people, or just restart it. But I'll have my screen showing on Discord until Nick hops in. But as of right now, guys, we have a violation of this 4-hour bullish fair value gap. There is a lower end 4-hour gap resting here. I wouldn't really say that I have a set in stone bias as of just yet. On index futures, it looks like we're probably going to trade down to Asia lows on ES, NQ, or the Dow Jones. Just nothing is really just like screaming at me just yet. So 9:30 open is going to have to be my drive to know what price is going to do next. Just the week overall has been pretty lethargic outside of Monday. Monday has been the only day that we had actual expansion move. Outside of that, Tuesday, Wednesday has been pretty gross. And then our moves that we've gotten have not even been within the session. It was overnight when we opened up, and then Asia dropped, and then London kind of moved higher. But we'll see if New York gives any value right now. But right now, these assets are not giving anything of like substance, which sucks. But we'll have to make work with what we get. And if price gives us an opportunity, then we will shoot. If not, then we will just hang out. Could you get nothing of value just yet. Let's wait for 9:30 and see what 9:30 wants to give in. Wrapping to 2010. Bow, 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 bow. Bro, I don't know what messages you're talking about. You're just asking a question. I don't have no messages from you. And if it's DMs, I don't really go through my DMs. But yeah, if it's not obvious today, guys, don't take the trade. If there's no trade, if there's nothing that's completely obvious on the charts, don't do anything. Long market open, thank me later. All right. All right. One v one. Dude, I haven't touched Clash in a minute. I've been using the same deck since I was 13. That's pretty clean, Ego. Good morning, bro. If we get a long, I would assume that we get at least a 4-hour Kraken core. Actually, we have a 4-hour SMT right now at the lows here, but it's not at a key level. Maybe the Dow Jones runs this low here. At least. But I can't really give a confident read until 9:30 open anyway. Mark off this 4-hour gap. That 4-hour gap and the same 4-hour. And the same 4-hour gap on the S&P 500. We're literally right back in New Week open. Weekly candle on NASDAQ, ES, and YM is the most ugly thing I've ever seen. It's like a fucking the dual lightsaber that they have in Star Wars. Little bar with the massive wicks on both sides. Is there anything on gold? I don't really see much on here. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. There's an SMT like that. Relative equal lows. That's a flat body open. I don't really like that either. I'm gonna set alerts at this 4-hour gap on the S&P 500, and I'm gonna set alerts at this 4-hour gap on the. Oh wait, this is not. Why don't I have Nasdaq? Am I retarded? Wow, I didn't have Nasdaq on here. I'm so dumb. What the fuck? All right. Well, a little readjustment. I'm surprised nobody even said that to me. Oh, all right. If we do a little measurement of premium and discount in how price is trading within this range here. You can see that Nasdaq is still in premium of the range. You see that the the S&P 500 has tapped discount of the range. I think that probably what we're gonna get is a really depends on how the open comes in. I'm just having my alerts set at these key levels just to see how reactions come from this point. And I'm gonna set alert 2 at discount on the Nasdaq at 24.6. How do I get flagged for saying something that I didn't? Like what? You prefer the 27 and the 81-minute time frame. Nice. Positive by Jamback. I don't know that song. Let's see what we get. 2 minutes until equity's open. Guys, don't worry in Discord. Nick is going to hop in here and he's going to share his screen. But some people don't have problems right now. If it's not running smooth. Alright, good. Discord's honestly a piece of shit. Oh, actually? I'm seeing Stussy in Miami soon. I saw him at Storehouse. That's tough that you fuck with this. Alright. Alright. Let's see how equities open comes into play, guys. $8:30 high impact news really didn't do anything. Dow Jones is running towards that low. Have your alerts set at 46,841. Yo.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm stopping this because it's keeping giving my shit's giving problems.
Yeah, I bet. I was sitting there me yesterday.
That's what happens. Like literally when I do it on TikTok and YouTube, and I try Discord at the same time. It's like literally just doesn't work. Or just Discord is just abysmal.
I think Discord's the one that makes it bad.
Discord makes it horrible.
Yeah.
What do you think about today?
Uh, I don't really know.
It's actually
Um,
weird. Like we even like the London 2 hour 2 a.m. 4 hour candle even inversed this 4 hour gap, and now we're trading right back below. We inversed it on NQ and ES,
mhm.
but um, we're about to get a run of the 4 hour external low on the Dow Jones, but I don't have a clean like reversal point. I guess in price, and we didn't have an SMT even at the London highs either. All right, so we just pierced out that low on the Dow Jones. Damn, I'm not surprised that they sold out that fast, bro. Him at the storehouse is crazy. I'm basically what I'm gonna do here today, guys, is I'm gonna keep my view from a 4 hour and hourly perspective, and I won't go down to a like an execution time frame until I see a strong point of where price is actually setting it a wick in.
Yeah, I don't know if we're agreed on price or not.
I really don't either.
I kind
Monday
of
was
want to
the
see
only
it.
day that was clean.
Like, I don't really.
I literally think that the best bet is just to stay on an intermediate term perspective until price shows willingness to make some sort of move.
I'm just gonna keep on hourly from now.
Yeah. Pretty slow right now, even with the open is very slow.
Yeah.
This whole week has been pretty lethargic. What was it? Unemployment claims at 8:30?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So we have an SMT here. London highs is practically relative equals. I think if this 15-minute candle closes above here, that's not a bad long. With the SMT at Asia.
Mm.
But obviously you need a body over that.
I don't know. Like, could make the case the price should go lower from 6 a.m. Could make the case it could go higher from here. I don't know. I'm kind of. But then again, didn't take any liquidity yesterday. Left the equal highs from Tuesday. I wish I could have a little bit. I just don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, it's a shitty spot that we're in right now.
I almost put remember like it was yesterday. On CPI, so remember we have CPI. This is before I was trading with platforms and I was trading with only cap. One in of CPI, I risked about $5,000 in one single trade. And one thing led to another, and took that account all the way from $15,000 down to
Nick, we could hear that pretty clearly on the background.
one single day on personal. And I almost quit trading forever. Remember, I did it yesterday. And I almost quit trading forever.
I think if Nasdaq closes above here, then I could take a long, and then target London, like something small. This would be a nice change in this day of delivery here.
And I almost.
W for the ties, my guys.
So if you would have bought more contracts, you'd have made more money.
Yeah, but I risked too much trade.
Nick.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying it was loud.
I'm not. I'm not live on that little. I'm just kind of doing some stuff on the back end here, but it's just a little slow to me. I don't really know what I kind of want. Like, I kind of want to see price go lower, but structure is kind of suggesting we should go for these highs. But the displacement isn't allowing me to do that, so maybe something changes. I'm not in 12 mode. It's just I'm not freaking sleep mode, really.
Yeah. I'm watching this 15-minute candle here. If it closes above the 9 o'clock open. Since price is within this range, I'm basically going half risk on all my plays. And for like a simple target of a London high. If we get the 15-minute chain to the save delivery. If it doesn't give that, then there's no trade.
Yeah, I basically just marked off. I just kind of validated. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go back out to the arrow.
Yeah, no, if we don't get this, then I'm waiting until 10. I don't think that we're gonna get it, and I also assumed that the 15-minute candle was gonna close as an up close, and the Dow would be down close. Not enough to give me an execution on the 5-minute right now. 15-minute is always better. 5-minute is a bit too premature. What up, Cookie? Guys, there's 449 people in here. There's only 37 likes. I need at least 200 likes for next streams next week. And on top of that, to be a part of the giveaway, you have to like the streams anyway. So like the stream to be a part of the giveaway. All right. About to have this closure in 30 seconds. No, go ahead, Nick.
I was just gonna say that's a good point. Snow, we inverse the hourly FEG at 10. That's probably the only thing that really makes sense. I was looking at those equal highs up there from 7 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., but looks like price just wants to go lower, which is fine. But it's Thursday. I want to start to see us move away from weekly open, not towards it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what we've been doing for the past however long it's been.
I just took that idea away from the NASDAQ because I didn't get exactly what I wanted. I wanted the closure above here at the 9 a.m. candle open, which we didn't get. So with that 15-minute closure, it's pretty bearish to me. I'm going to assume that we're probably going to take out Asia lows.
No.
That I would not be surprised. 5-minute probably printing to the lows. And on top of that, this is another thing why I think that the 15-minute candle closures are definitely more important, because it gives the first 15-minute candle past the open will give you a tell if you're going to execute at before 10 o'clock. And if you don't get a good read at that first 15-minute candle closure, then you would have to wait for the next 15-minute candle to come in and print, and that would be 10 o'clock. So it gives me that safety net.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to mark off the 4-hour gap that we're rejecting from.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of have a visual on my chart where prices reacting in a bearish way.
I have the lower fair value gap, or like ES looks like it's about to tag the low end fair value gap in discount of the range
Oh yeah, yeah.
on ES.
So about to be closer too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what we're headed for, honestly.
Someone said,
You still got 100 points on NQ to reach it. So
yeah, someone said go long at open and thank me later.
we're about to hit London. Well, yeah, we already were, but
All right.
below London lows.
Asia lows got taken out on ES and NQ and the Dow Jones. We just tagged that 4-hour gap, which is also a flat body low here. Dumb. HP, I would just have my notifications on for my stories on Saturday. You wanted us to be liquid. Yep, you got that right. Got that right. You're right, paranoid. That's true. Gold looks pretty good to Asia lows. These relative equals.
Yeah.
This is gold daily that I have as a view. There's like an SMT with gold and silver. Where the fuck did my... Wait, is there an SMT on the daily? There's no SMT on daily. There's nothing on the daily. I think it was on the 4-hour. At this 4-hour high, but that's not like a swing high, like a significant high. I'll say this all the time, gold is best during Asia. Like gold gives clean moves during Asia. Not really New York. But where do I think price is going to go on gold? I think it's going to go to Asia lows.
See how we displace through these lows on NQ and ES.
This is just
I
an
think I can make the money in a year consistent in the right market. Oh, absolutely. Less than a year. Daily appeal on TikTok.
I got that already too.
No, this is unclear. I'm sure why I got this restriction.
I'm going to tell you guys this. Don't drop to execution timeframes just yet, guys. There's nothing that's really just giving it. just yet. I would at least wait for 10 o'clock. And I want to see how this 4 hour candle closes, if it closes within this 4 hour gap here on the NASDAQ. If the NASDAQ closes within this 4 hour gap and we hold this SMT like this, and the body stays within 2470 or 24750, then you can consider longs past 10 o'clock. But if like we inverse this 4 hour gap, then I'm going to assume that we trade down lower to this. Does YM daily candle have a top wick for you guys? Yes. All right, what are you looking at, Masari? Micros? Oh. I'm thinking, honestly, bro, I genuinely think that the Dow Jones is going to go for the external low here. It's just super unfortunate and really does suck that we had like that glimmer of hope after running this external low on the daily. Like we ran this external low and then we had that beautiful pump on Monday and then like we just fizzled off after that. That's the one thing that truly does suck. But as of right now, got no true value just yet. My SMT tool detects SMT forming as it happens. Just saying. Nice. I don't really know what you want me to say. Say your alerts on NASDAQ's 24,610. Second base. What flow is.
Keep on dumping. I mean, I'm gonna drop to the 15 minute now because it looks like I'm not gonna even get an entry, like any sort of higher time frame point of interest tag. So I'm simply watching to see if we get like a 15 minute gap here.
The only thing that I saw was like a 15-minute SMT. That was it. Not even a gap SMT.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this. I need something to happen before I fall asleep.
No, literally, but I'm literally about to fall asleep. Kid woke me up this morning for 5:40.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, Nick, the amount of videos that I saw on TikTok of like people like going berserk over Bam getting 83 points. It's like the most random thing ever.
Yeah, it's so random. Like I would have thought like freaking Luca or KD back in the day would, you know what I mean? Like That was just dumb run now. But
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
he was just some random that like I looked up, I got an alert on Bleacher Report. It said Bam has 67 through three quarters. I'm like, the fuck? What?
Yeah, like when you
Bam?
told me, I literally didn't believe it.
Yeah, I immediately went to the stats and checked his free throws. And he didn't really have that much through three quarters. Um, but I mean, like, they were fouling. In the fourth quarter, they were fouling the shit out of him. I'm not
Yeah,
even gonna lie.
he was just
Even though
getting dished the
he's a
ball.
center, so he probably gets fouled more than people think too.
For sure. Someone said market open more volatile than CPI. Yeah, that's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were just dishing him the ball, spamming him to break the record. Yeah, I saw some replays. Know what the flow is. It'd be crazy if the daily starts just trending lower now after that Monday run low of taking out
Mm-hmm.
all these sell stops or buy stops.
Yeah.
I just want to get a good point in price on like a 4 hour or an hourly time frame that I could just swing call options and just like hold it to whatever or get all time highs. All right, we got 2 minutes until equity until 9:30 or not 9:30. Fuck, 10 o'clock. I was bullish up until basically
Okay, so you were bullish
today.
on the
I was bullish if we had displacement away from this 4 hour gap.
okay, yeah.
I was,
Yeah,
but
it was definitely a 50-50 spot. It was a 4 hour gap to the downside and then one to the upside. I was kind of playing both sides, but I kind of hope longs worked out too because we had those equal highs.
yeah.
But man, it's been it's been fun.
Yeah, I think that the Dow Jones has to take out the daily external low at 46333 at like the minimum. I think YM's probably got to take out this low here. We'll see if we could even close below this low in the next 50 seconds. Ooh. Why are you bullish? All time frame is bearish. I think that the higher time frame is bearish on the Dow Jones. I don't really have something that's like so obvious to me right now. It's been a long day without you. Welcome, brother. Let's see. All right, here's a new 4 hour candle. We just inversed that 4 hour bullish gap here. We have this untapped gap here on the 4 hour on NASDAQ. Take this out of the way because that's invalid now. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even think that there's gonna be like I don't really know what. Like from this point, it's either price completely reverses, goes higher, or we consolidate and we create an hourly bearish fair value gap, and the trade comes from between 11 and 12. And the open on ES and the Dow Jones both flat. I don't think that there's news at 10:30. The chemistry between Rich Dad and Smet. Yeah, RT boring ass fucking day, dude. Diarrhea price action. ES and Dow Jones opening 10 a.m. candle flat. Not even an SMT at the 4-hour candles between the 6 a.m. and the 10 a.m. I'm genuinely just not fanning this. I'm just not like this. I like literally can't trust this right now. Stool softening price action. I just set alerts at the opening prices of the 10 o'clock candle opens for ES and the Dow. Yep, Cookie, you're right. Yep, flat opens. I see it already. That's why I'm not looking at the 15-minute, because I don't want no temptations. If price, I can't touch it if price reverses from here. I don't believe that it would be it. It'd be a 30-minute gap maybe? No. It's a 30-minute candle high SMT. Like this. But there's no like value in an execution here. Like literally don't see anything that's good. Like genuinely. God, dude, even these lower time frames look horrible.
Best. I apologize for everyone watching on live and I haven't really done much. Price ain't doing much, so we react to price. Um, Bouncing from the new week opening gap, we're inside the new week opening gap on both of them. So one thing too, if we're inside new week opening gap on Thursday, Friday, means what? We haven't really moved much. Like, we moved up and now we're coming back down. But this daily chart is not sexy.
Nope.
Like honestly, your first thought on price action when you open the charts within like the first minute is probably the answer. You know what I mean? Like you don't need to look any harder than that. You can just keep coming back like every 10 minutes, every new candle closure. But like I do, that's about it. Just because the candles doesn't mean something's going on.
I love that. Someone goes 2-3 years Nasdaqistan and forget.
Yeah.
I don't like how the opening price of the Dow Jones is flat. I don't like how there's a cracking correlation between the 4-hour candles. I don't think that the 15-minute is enough. If you want to take the 15-minute, go for it. Do it. If we close above the 9:45 candles opening price. Or if you want to take it on the Dow, whatever you want to do. But it would have to close above the opening price from 9:45. I feel like me doing this is like a bit. It's you're not really getting enough, and on top of that, we inverse this 4-hour gap too as well. I feel like I would need at like a minimum like a 2-stage crack. And if I'm going to be completely honest with you, what I think is going to happen, I think like if we don't reverse from here, I think that we're going to create an hourly bearish fair value gap. We're going to trade into it and then trade lower. Or if we trade into it, the next hourly candle from 11 to 12 will tell if we inverse it and then we trade higher. We're moving with not a lot of speed here on this 15-minute time frame on NQ, even ES. The Dow Jones is given the push higher, but this might be the push higher as in just pure manipulation, creating SMT for price to go lower on NQ. Nasdaqistan. Nasdaqistan. I'm thinking that I've been using 2-stage cracks for a long time, brother.
How's everyone trading so far this week? I feel like,
Wait. Sorry, OG. What do you say
Sorry.
about price about the barrels of oil here in Europe? Dude, gas prices has been fucking literally flying, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, that's a good driver, really. Like, if oil gets above, I don't think it does. Like, you got to think that you have to compare it to what it was then. Right, the cost of money now versus the cost of money back in 08, it'd be like 240. You know what I mean? So we're not there yet, and I don't. It could be one of those things too. Like, currently, right now we're at 94. But we're up 8%, and I think we pull that. Because if oil goes up, bro, everything else is freaking like everything is more expensive because.
Dude, I'm so happy I bought my flights. Like, I bought my flight to Miami, like, months ago, and then I bought my flight to LA, like literally 2 weeks before this
What?
whole fucking thing happened.
What about the Scottsdale trip?
Well, that is like that shouldn't be a problem because that's just like LA to Scottsdale's right there. It's not like I'm fucking worried about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm talking about flying like literally across the country.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oil looked like oil looked like it moved better than indices right now. Look at oil. Oil from the 4 hour gap. SMT within the 4 hour gap. This actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
To this resting high here. Oil actually looks like a nice clean market maker buy model to those highs. To Asia. That actually is a super clean market maker buy model. With SMT with HO. Yeah, that's pretty clean. Dude, right search, bro? We're like touching $3.50 right now in Jersey.
$2.50.
$3.50.
Yeah, we were 329.
Like literally a couple, like 2 weeks ago. I saw in Cali some areas are $8.
Yeah, no, that was kind of
I
wild.
was like, what? That's insane. I do like CL to Asia highs. What do you mean inactivity rule, bro? I didn't do anything.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever done.
Like, fucking God. So the triad for oil, it's CL, RB, HO. And I was looking at the 4 hour time frame. There's a 4 hour SMT within this gap here. See this 4 hour fair value gap? See this higher low on CL and see this lower low on HO. Like this within the 4 hour gap. Should trade higher to 9592. There's the 15-minute candle closure on the NASDAQ. This is the 15-minute candle closure on the S&P. I don't really see anything that's too good.
Yeah.
The only thing that like maybe could be good, bro, is if the S&P 500 gives a 5-minute breaker and you target the relative equal highs here. But like even that's kind of going. Like this. But that already swept the high. Yeah, TikTok was calling me. What's gold doing? I think gold goes lower. I think gold goes to Asia lows.
Yeah, I hate for people in chat, you know. I mean, haven't really had a whole lot of opportunities for trades this week. I mean, if I look at the 1 hour chart on NQ from yesterday, absolute chop. If I look on it on Tuesday, pretty much chop. We did have a big move up that week off on Tuesday, so we were able to take a part of that a little bit. And then Monday, um, that was when we completely got but we got hit with a buzz saw there because we thought price would go lower after that Wednesday, after the Sunday opening.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's been a slow couple months, honestly. But
I think this week has just been, it was like a hope of like a break of the range, and then like the week opened up and we took out the external low that everybody was anticipating. Uh, Looks like the Dow Jones actually is coming down to the opening price of the 10 o'clock candle, which is better. I did not trust longs whatsoever here. Oh my god, Otorado.
what do you know?
That's so beat. Did we trade into like a 30-minute gap or something? Created a 30-minute SMT at the highs. There's like a 5-minute gap here on YM that like looks decent. I feel like you would have to, if I'm like looking at anything here, I'm just like kind of calling stuff out how it is for you guys, because I genuinely don't like how price is moving. There's an SMT here. There's an SMT here on the Dow. And I guess on the 5-minute, if it closes below like 46,851, just I don't really have, what draws would there be? Like the draw here. But I also don't have an hourly SMT. I don't have a 90-minute. The only SMT I have is a 30-minute candle high. Obviously, this isn't something that I'm going to take personally. I'm just calling out price as to how it is and what I see maybe. It did inverse the 5-minute bullish gap, but maybe this could be something that you guys fits your model. Neither do I. That's why I can't bring myself to do it. And the fact that it's like not an SMT within a key level. It's, I don't even know if it's an like even the 15-minute time frame, the 15-minute candle inverse this 15-minute gap. It's not like the body stayed within the gap. But it's an SMT here, and there's an SMT like at these 15-minute candle highs like this. Like that. So if this is something that is of value to you guys, if you guys have shorted from the 5-minute IFEG, or if you guys want to short from the 5-minute order block here, if it closes below and confirms that, you could target like this low at 46,641. But I don't see something that's good enough for me to take. If you are bullish for today's New York session, when do you flip your bias? I flip my bias when a um, hourly or 4 hour key levels tagged, or we create a 4 hour SMT divergence at the new 10 a.m. candle open, and then that flips price, creates the cracking correlation, and then provides you the execution, or it provides you the displacement in the opposing direction of your original bias. Week has been good. It's just been slow. I'm just happy that I closed out of all of my swing positions on calls on my personal account yesterday. I literally closed out of my call options when we ran Asia highs. I had my limits in at selling my contracts for 700 each, and I literally I got closed out like just shy above the high, and they expired tomorrow. Those contracts would have been worth dog shit today.
Yeah, I don't see anything. We haven't moved here in the past 20 minutes, 23 minutes, so no, I won't move it.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Longs were not the. I don't think longs were the play. I'm sorry. How do you take an L on gold? What do you try to do on gold? Gold's short bias, bro. We inversed all the hourly bullish gaps. It's going to Asia lows. Come on. And SMT inside of this redelivery rebalance here. This thing's going lower. Dow Jones didn't close below that candle from 10 o'clock still. So it didn't give the change in the safe delivery. There's a 5-minute bearish gap here aligned with the IFVG. But I think coming back to what I was saying before, I think what's going to happen is that we're going to get this hourly gap on NASDAQ at 11 o'clock. Like, we literally have just stayed between the previous hourly candle from 9 a.m. at 10 o'clock. We haven't had really any movement on NQ. We've, in 1 hourly candle since we've had open, it's been moved 96 points. So I think probably we're going to get an 11 o'clock. If we're going to get a move, it's going to be at 11. It'll be at 11.
Well, I subscribe to like this Oregon, it's like a football thing, right?
Yeah.
And well, I used to subscribe to it, and then like I saw like they'll post it on Twitter, right?
Mhm.
Like, hey, look at the most recent post, or you have to pay for it. It's like a paywall. Someone comment under is like, hey, Grok, what does this say? And it literally broke it down, like what it said in the article.
Wait, really? When it has the... Oh, wow. That's crazy. Is that like
Yeah.
is that like legal?
I don't freaking know, bro. It was absolutely crazy when that
Because like,
happened.
doesn't
I
don't
don't
companies
know.
have like policies where it's like private, like that's literally like paid information, and then that shit could just bypass it.
Well, I think it wasn't the fact that it was paid information and it bypassed. It's the fact that, like their paywall wasn't strong enough. You know what
That's
I mean?
so funny,
It's a them problem. You know what I mean? Like
bro.
the fact that
That
someone had Grok, can you tell me what this says? And
dude,
like it worked.
I'm not gonna
Uh,
lie. If I had the AI and like sort of like access to this sort of information or this technology back when I was in high school, I would have literally been able to go to Harvard because of how well I could have cheated. Not even
oh
kidding.
yeah. Would you have wanted to go to Harvard though? You know what I
No,
mean?
no,
Like
no. I'm just throwing that out there. I could have literally gotten the like, bro. I cheated on my SATs, bro.
what was it? What was that website we used to use? Quizlet.
Dude, Quizlet, Chegg, Spark Notes, like
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
everything. I had it all down to the T. Dow Jones is actually sinking here, guys. We created an SMT within a 5 minute gap. So this gap here on YM should be left as open. This should be a breakaway. My SAT score, bro, when I took the SATs, it wasn't out of 1600, it was out of 2400. I got an 1850. The first time that I took it, when I didn't cheat, I think I got like a 1200. Like I literally like I did absolutely horrible. And then the second time I completely added out. I took a Vyvanse and I was able to monitor the whole room, and I could tell that the people that had the same test as me, because when you look to my, I looked to my right and I was able to see with literally 20/20 vision all of their exact questions. They were not the same as mine, like different chapters and shit. And then I look diagonal to my right, and the person to my right was he was writing with their right hand, and they left their basically complete left side open. So I had a perfect view of their test and their scantron, and everything matched. So like
Oh my God.
I basically got off scot free. The only thing that I had to bullshit was like the open ended questions. But Vyvanse literally turned me into a superhuman. Target for the Dow Jones 46641 if you took the short. Bro, I was locked in, bro. Mainly so my parents didn't beat my ass. Did I finish? I mean, I did all 4 years, but I never graduated.
I dropped out.
Never graduated. I
To be
literally went for
fair, it was I was going for a certain major, and I was able to get my associates. So I always tell people I finished college, but my school merged with another school, and like I couldn't get my bachelor's from it. So I was like, bro, this is stupid. And like I didn't really love it that much. You know what I mean? Like it's like those people get into trading, like you try to, they'll be like, hey, bro, I want to trade, and you send them like the ICT 2022 mentorship, and then you talk to them like 3 months later. Hey, did you finish it? No.
no.
They kind of like the idea of it, but they didn't really love it. You know what I mean? So same thing.
Dude, I was literally buying stuff at Best Buy yesterday, and there was this kid working, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, like my office like just gets really hot. I need like a fan." And I was trying to buy like a dice, and he's like, "Damn, you got office? Like, what do you do?" I was like, "I day trade." It's like, "Damn, bro, like I'm just like about to finish high school. Like I'm trying to get into that stuff. Like, you like give me like any sort of advice?" I'm like, "Yeah, just like follow me on Instagram, and then like I'll give you a list of like YouTube videos that you watch." So I'm gonna give this a couple months. I have his Instagram, and I'm gonna reach back and be like, "Yo, did you watch anything?" And
Yeah.
99% positive there will be no videos watched.
Yeah, but I started this guy that met at the gym. He owns a restaurant in town and wants to get out of it. And he's like, hey, bro, like, how do you, like, you know, what do you do? Like, I'm like, trade. And he was like, hey, can you show me how? So I sent him the mentorship, and then like It was like a month later. I saw him. I saw him a couple times after that, but like a month after, I was like, I said, "Hey, bro, like, what's the fair value gap?" And he was like, "Huh?" And like, I was like, "Okay." I haven't watched one episode, bro.
Yeah, people really don't care that much. We just tagged that 4 hour low end fair value gap on NQ there. But you guys kind of understand and like see why today, at least for for me and my rules as to how I trade, as to why I was like really not on side of any move. If we like literally just monitor price and go over this really quick, 4 hour time. It's typically what I'm looking for trades between a four. I'm using a 4 hour key level or an hourly key level or some sort. I'm looking for cracks and correlation on those two time frames to make my intraday framework. Right. If I look at price on NQ, ES, and YM here, it would have been a bit easier if I saw like an SMT within this 4 hour gap that was created between YM, that like we stayed within, the bodies respected, but like we disrespected on ES and NQ, like inversing them. But if we had a crack and correlation within this 4 hour gap with the bodies respecting it, I would have been like probably more aggressive to be on side of the move towards lower prices. Like I figured that price would go lower at least to these lows today, which we had at the open. But past that, if we even go to the hourly time frame, even on the hourly chart, we had no differentiation in price on any of the move lower since 7 o'clock. The only thing that was slightly different here is this little SMT here. Like this is the only thing that we had as a crack and correlation here on these hourly candle highs. That's it. Since then, there was really nothing of value. And then you go to the 15-minute time frame. There was that 15-minute SMT here, but also no fair value gaps. You go to the 30-minute time frame. There was no 30-minute fair value gaps with an SMT. It was a 30-minute candle high that had a crack and correlation just like this. So I had nothing, truly nothing, for framework for trade that I could label even as a B setup. Like legitimately nothing. I couldn't even label a B setup. And my setups are framed from external highs and lows, or they're framed from 1 hour, or they're framed from internal range liquidity pools, fair value gaps. Happy birthday and best of luck with your trading journey, my friend. And then the Dow Jones short, as to what I was labeling off for you guys, is like the only thing that like I could see something maybe from that 5-minute IFEG. That's really about it.
I almost blew my personal rating, and she was in complete shock. I felt like a complete failure, not only as a trader, but as
Toronto, I would walk out of there, bro. Log off those charts, my friend. How to deal with depression? Surround yourself with good people outside of the charts that distract you from your actual workspace.
yeah, I'm not gonna let Matt just answer that question because I don't.
Your life just make sure your circle of people outside of the charts is comforting. That can give your mental a good balance that de-stresses you. Also, I will say this all the time, a good thing to make sure that you're taken care of is take care of your body. Make sure you're eating good food, make sure you're drinking water, make sure you're exercising, you're walking. Your health is very, very important, especially that will have a direct correlation to your mental So if you take care of your body, it'll be a lot easier to like feel better. If you take shit care of your body, then it's gonna be a lot harder for a depression state of mind to be cured. But I think exercising and eating healthy is probably your best cure. Healthy body equals clear mind. Amen. Amen. Oh, you hit TP on oil? Did oil hit? Oil hit Asia highs. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that was clean. That was a nice buy model. Waiting on 1200. Yep, let's go, Mario. Good shit, brother. That's fire. Oh, Bitcoin shorts? Don't get me hype. Oh, please, please. If Bitcoin could die here, that'd be great, actually. If Bitcoin could die here because there's an SMT on the daily highs with ETH, that would be huge. If we could sink here, that'd be great. Because I still have the Kalshi bet going for Bitcoin to go below 60K by the end of March. And my time is dwindling. I need a 9K drop for 5 bands. Kalshi bet for... What did you get the odds on that, Serge? What were the odds? Under 68K by it would have to get below. That's honestly that's scary. That's scary. 25 to pay out 118. So like a 5, like a almost like a 5x. It's not bad. Dude, there's a fucking the poly market bet of Jesus Christ returning before GTA 6. Like, that's something that you should just put your entire net worth on, because if he does return, then money has no value and it doesn't mean anything. It's the end of the world. And apparently it's a 50-50 odds.
Yeah, that's fine. Dookie,
Yeah, no, I've pretty much came to the conclusion that I'm not doing anything today. When I can't even frame a B-rated setup, there's just no point of me even looking to try to do shit. But I'll do a giveaway in the next 5 minutes though. Yeah, can you guys guess how old I am? All right, well, you guys.
and being that less than your part. Like, I know. I'm supposed to know how old you are. How old do y'all think Matt is? Bro?
Someone said 15. Honestly, I respect it. Someone said you don't look a day over 40, Matt. I would hope so. I would fucking hope so. Someone said almost 30, bro. Chill. Fuck, dude. I need to be like that guy that's like 60 years old but looks like he's 30. I want to get one of those infrared panels and just stand in between them when I wake up. I'm not on GLP-1. I have GHK, but I haven't started taking it yet. I'm 27. I'm 27. I've been trading since I've turned 21. I will safely say this. I'll be happy. I feel good because as long as I still get carded when I go into the bars, that's good. What does GLP-1 do? I have Apex accounts that that I'm gonna give away to you guys. Bro, you're about to turn 28. Tell me something that I don't know. Damn.
My wife crazy, bro. She just sent me a picture of a car. I was like, "Did you park my car here?" It's like the car she wants with like the license plate on it, Georgia Bulldog license plate. I was like, "No, LOL." She's like, "Well, she's here at Target."
Damn.
I was like, "Chill out, bro." Now I about to slap 5 minis on the street.
My birthday is
Bro,
July 2nd. Why am I not married, bro? That's a great question.
he's married
I'm
actually.
actually. You guys will be
He's marked
fucking.
up.
You guys will be fucking shaking in your boots right now. I actually have a girl now. Isn't that crazy? Without activation fee. Hit a banger on your b day. Every year, I actually have a winning trade on my birthday. I think the people in TikTok chat know who it is. Someone goes, "That sucks. Sorry to hear about that." I just heard that. Who did that? No, you guys didn't lose shit. My heart goes to you guys before anyone else. I heard that. It wasn't me because my hand were. Was it dodgy? I think it was. It had to be dodgy.
And a soon to be bomb. And a soon.
Dude, I'm not gonna. I can't have a kid yet, bro. It's too early for me. I will never leave you guys. You know what's crazy? I can't see myself stopping like live streams and stuff. Like I'll probably be doing this when I have little kids running around in the house. Like I love the live streams. It's still early, bro. It's like literally it's been like I would say like 2 months.
Jingle, jingling. I wanna do
Oh,
millions of things.
okay. Let's do this giveaway for you guys like how I always usually do it. Let's make sure that you have notifications on my Instagram because it's going to be posted on my Instagram story, the winner, so that I can DM you guys codes.
Yeah, if you guys entered mine yesterday in the forum, I will be doing mine today too. Sorry, I just had, I forgot.
Perfect. All right. So I'm going to turn around and you guys are just going to put in your Instagram handles in the chat. And Nick, you could pick one, and then I'll pick one too. So you guys start spamming, and then when I turn around, I will take a picture, and then we're good to go. Damn, Dodgy actually got a low taper fade. His hair looks like mine.
Let's see.
All right, I'm turning around. Got it. I'm doing one from YouTube and one from TikTok, and then Nick, you got one too.
Yeah, I'll send you.
All right, perfect. Holy shit. All right. I'm still FYI, guys. One, the announcement. You don't need to spam anymore, guys. I have my winners. I'm gonna post the winners on Instagram on my story. I'll probably do that after my stream at 12 o'clock. So just make sure your notifications are on for my Instagram. Now, I will be live streaming on Blue Guardian's YouTube's TV from 11 to 12. I'm still going to be looking to see if price trades into this hourly fair value gap on the NASDAQ. So if that's a possibility of anything coming about here, or if maybe we create an hourly SMT, I'm still going to be looking for some sort of value here today. But from what we've been given, I haven't really gotten anything.
Why? Get moving through this level, please.
Who are you watching, Nick?
I think you remember.
All right, cool, perfect. But I mean, if you guys want to hop into that stream, you can. Nick, I'm probably gonna get off here for a little bit because I gotta make some food
Yeah,
before the stream.
I think I am too. I have some stuff to do, and this just looks like crap.
All right, cool. But yeah, if you guys want to be a part of the YouTube live from 11 to 12, I'm doing more giveaways on them, or I'm doing more giveaways on that stream too. So that's at 11 o'clock. Guardian TV or Blue Guardian TV. But be safe, guys. Thank you for being a part of the stream, and I will catch you guys all next week for more. Take care, everybody. Deuces.